Welcome back to HiyaHowzit.
Hi, Taryn. HiyaHowzit.
I didn't think we would be here, to be
don't
honest.
think many of us thought we were going to be here. I don't think we did. I don't think the followers did.
No, well, we actually had quite a few people reach out to us.
Loads of people
where
reach
you
out to
at?
us. Exactly, which has actually been quite nice.
It has been, and it has forced us to get back in the seats.
Yes.
So, HiyaHowzit, and welcome to our podcast about bridging global cultures, celebrating the good, the bad, milestones, and growing together.
And let me tell you, it's been a summer of growth.
It has been a summer of growth, absolutely.
It's been the growth.
We need to get straight into your summer. What have you been doing?
Oh my
Why have you not
gosh.
been in that little seat?
Oh my gosh, I feel like we'll go straight into the highs. The summer has been summering hard. I mean, we stopped this end of April because we were like, May was coming around, it was going to be super, super busy. May was a fabulous month. June was also a fabulous month. July was a fabulous month. We entered into Leo season. So summer has been summering hard. Life has also been lifing hard.
Yeah,
It has been lifing. More to follow on what's actually been lifing when things are a bit more, I think, set in stone.
Yeah.
We're not going to be saying too much, but just know that
Life is
lifing, and I've had to adult quite a bit, which is really hard for me. But no, summer's been fantastic. The weather in the UK, if you're here, has been unbelievable, but also kind of scary, global warming and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
But it has been magnificent. We have gone to some amazing concerts.
Yes.
I saw System of a Down live, which is like my childhood dream. 16-year-old Cara was just dying inside.
It was so much fun. So
much fun. Like literally, like highlights of my life. There has been loads of pub gardens. There's been lots of good food. There's been loads of amazing birthdays. There's been seeing new friends, seeing old friends. It's been magnificent.
It really has.
It's been amazing. And that is my high.
And that has been literally the last 4 months.
The last 4 months
Have
of
been
summer.
Action-packed.
Honestly, and this year is not slowing down.
No.
And I'm kind of so weird. I was watching a TV show the other day and they filmed it in London. It's Industry. Really, really good. Like, highly recommend you watch it. And they were obviously filming when it was Christmas time. I'm like, I actually really want to put a coat on. Like,
how did I know that this was gonna go to you being like, "Where's autumn?
Where's
It's
autumn,
time
bro?
for autumn."
I'm actually kind of ready for autumn. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, apparently Harrods have their Christmas stuff out already.
Okay, that's ridiculous, and so does John Lewis.
I want
no autumn. I'm an autumn girl. I'm a basic bitch. Where the fuck are my pumpkin spice lattes at, yo? That's what I'm looking forward to. So that's
Any lows?
Any lows? With this amazing weather, and I don't know if it's got something to do with like amazing weather, having loads of plans, which is great, being completely overstimulated, like my sleeping pattern has gone to shit. Like, it's absolutely gone to shit. So I am, my normal, I'm not that the greatest sleeper, but generally my sleeping is pretty good.
Yeah.
Sleeping's been shit for the last few months.
It has been so hot though.
It's been hot.
And then you got this fan blasting.
Yeah, no, the fan is just...
And then you wake up and you're all stuffy.
Yes, it's been a lot of that, and like I seem to be like, and also I'm drinking more water, so it's like I'm waking up at 4 a.m.
Oh my gosh, how many wees? Like so many wees.
Oh my gosh, and also I've been reading some of the best books I've ever read in my entire life, which is so good, but also I'm going to bed really late because I'm just lying in bed reading the book. So it's a combination.
The truth comes out.
It's a combination of everything. So that's why my sleeping shit. Sleeping has gone to shit. So on top of all of that, I've had a couple of things living rent-free in my life. The one is I found the most amazing podcast. I'm like a true crime girly at heart. It's something called Seriously. Annalise. She is an American woman. She's probably about my age. And she calls herself your true crime bestie.
Oh, that's
and
so
she's
good.
just like,
so she's like a chat.
Oh my gosh, just a chat. She's so good. Like, I'm obsessed with her. So I've been binging. I've listened.
Do you listen to it at the gym, or do you listen to music at the gym?
So when I do warm up is Serially, and then workout has to be like some hardcore, depending on the mood, right? It's either like screaming metal or like garage or rap or even a bit of dance. It depends, but highly recommend. That's been the one thing that's been living rent free because she's just so good, and I've been binging so many like true crime documentaries. I think John's ready to fucking kill me.
We have as well.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I'm like obsessed. And then the second thing, which kind of leads us a bit into our episode, is obviously I turned 39 a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like obsessed now with this whole like perimenopause, menopause. I don't think I'm going to any of it, but I'm like constantly researching, okay, what herbal supplements should I be taking in order to kind of lessen my symptoms? And I'm like, am I getting symptoms? Am I not getting symptoms?
Is it time to start?
Is it time to start? Okay, brilliant. I've just bought like this powder thing that I'm drinking every morning.
Well, if it makes a difference, you need to give it as a rec.
You know what I mean? Like,
we've got a varying age group.
I'll let you guys know about this powder tonic that I'm taking, and then I've got this herbal stuff and this herbal stuff. So that's also been living rent free.
I just think it's so exciting that we're talking about perimenopause. Like,
well, perimenopause is not something that is discussed, and the crazy thing is, like, me, like my age, like 39, if you Google it, it kind of does start now.
It could very well.
And it's not really something that's recognized by the medical profession. The sleeping pattern goes to shit. You eat more, that's when like women start naturally putting on a bit more weight and all that jazz. So yeah, I think it's a conversation I'm lucky enough to have had with a couple of my friends who have either kind of going through it or starting to go through it. So it's a really important conversation, and that's what's living rent free. But and who knows, right? I could be in it, I could not be in it.
Yeah,
but we're just,
unfortunately there's no definitive test,
but we're just going to be taking the tonics.
Take the tonics and keep tracking all the symptoms
and
see what's happening.
And keep the gym alive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're doing. So that's me. That is what I've been doing the last 4 months.
Lovely. Well, it's been fantastic spending these last 4 months with you.
Yeah. So what have you been doing the last 4 months?
Well, I went to some concerts. Okay. And it's Leo season, so birthdays have been birthdaying.
Yes.
We just had such a good summer of concerts, and we went Mother Down. Of course, we went to saw Don Broco.
Yes.
Who we're obsessed with.
Oh, we're obsessed.
Guitarist, anyone?
Oh, we're also obsessed with Biffy Clyro.
And Biffy Clyro.
Obsessed.
So it has just been like absolutely fabulous, and I just want to like do it on repeat.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if my liver can take much more. But we've also been away. We've been to Lithuania. Blaine and I went to Lithuania. That was a lot of fun. We had very few expectations, so it exceeded our expectations.
Anything that you got was going to be good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We also went to Berlin.
We went to Berlin.
Lovely, fantastic 12 hours is what I had. I had a fantastic 12 hours.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, one night in Berlin, hey?
One night in Berlin.
Makes the world, and the world will be your oyster.
Exactly. I found the photos, and they are just fabulous.
Okay. So we had a lovely 12 hours with you guys.
We did have a lovely 12 hours. It was fabulous. It's been good. And my mom came to visit.
Mom's been here.
It really has been the summer of highs. And that explains why I haven't been in the seat. Unfortunately, it's also made me realize that I cannot do it all. So as part of that, I have spoken about the fact that I'm taking an exam.
Yeah.
I've had to postpone said exam because life is just lifed a little bit too hard. And work has been crazy, and I've had to basically reprioritize some things. And
that's okay. It's okay to it's okay. It's absolutely okay. It doesn't say anything less than you. It doesn't say anything. You're not less than, or whatever. You're not less than, or
exactly. And that's what I just keep telling myself. So that has been a little bit of a low. But it also is just a good reminder of where we're at.
Yes.
Take it one day at a time.
Yes.
And get your silly little star chart, which is what I've now bought.
Yes.
I'm literally giving myself stars.
I'm going to buy a star chart. I really am.
We do need to get into this episode.
Yeah, let's do that.
We can talk a lot about lots of different things. But today's episode is based on a pretty simple idea. And it's a conversation we've had before. It's a conversation that I've asked this question to loads of people because I just find it so fascinating. But basically, if you had to go for a genetic test or a DNA test or a full body MRI, all the celebrities are doing all these fancy tests now and then trying to flog them.
They're like biohacking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If the results had to come back and say that in order for you to live your longest life, and in fact you are shortening your life if you don't do these things, will you have to basically eat steamed broccoli and boiled chicken for the rest of your life. In order to live your best and healthiest life.
And if you didn't, you die a lot sooner.
Exactly. You're basically going to die in the next 20 to 30 years versus going up to like the 40. I think 84 is the current longevity in the UK.
It's about 84, 85. So, the health anxiety within me is like, absolutely, sign me up.
Give me that broccoli.
I'll take 10. I will take 10 of whatever you are giving. I will take 10.
Put it in a powder. I will take it.
I will take it and I will do it. Give me all the tests. That's the health anxiety in me, right? But and I've obviously spoken about my health anxiety before, and it's something that I still do. I will always suffer with it, but I've learned, over the years, I've obviously learned how to kind of control it and to manage it and all that. That said, absolutely not. Okay. I don't want to fucking know. I really don't want to know.
I think that's also a good point. I don't actually want to know.
Firstly, I don't want to know. If I did know, am I going to remove, and it depends, right, on what brings you joy and what brings you happiness. Okay, so my joy and my happiness comes from being with my friends, being with my family, having a glass of wine, having a pint of beer, enjoying a meal. I get happiness from cooking for other people and from like being that sort of provider and making cakes and breads and whatever. So what you're kind of saying to me is that, okay, so Cara, you could live till you're 85, but you ain't going to be fucking happy, bro, because you're going to be living on broccoli and chicken. Actually, you can't even eat the chicken. You're living on broccoli and cauliflower.
Yeah.
Or would you want to have a really, really, really good 20 to 30 years of your life, but you are going to be happy because you're going to be doing the things that make you happy?
You're going to be fulfilled.
I'm going to be fulfilled. Yeah. So to me, sometimes, and I think aging is always a blessing, and I think it's a blessing you get every year should be a blessing, but I also think just because you are living longer doesn't necessarily is going to make you happy. If to get to where to get to that age, you actually haven't had a happy life.
Exactly.
I would rather die sooner.
Absolutely. And this is the thing, right? I think a lot of it comes down to balance.
Yeah, it's always about balance.
And of course, we're being very extreme by saying broccoli and cauliflower for the rest of your life.
But let's take something that is, let's say, okay, by having your wine and your beer, you actually have to go sober. You have to go sober.
Well, I mean, research will tell you that you do.
And it's not, no test has to tell us that.
Yeah. And we probably wouldn't, because for us, there is nothing more wonderful than, not every night, but sitting around a table with your friends and your family with a glass of wine.
Even by yourself.
Even by yourself, reading a book in the bar.
Oh!
Having a meal, a life-shortening meal together.
A life-shortening meal
makes my life longer and fuller.
Exactly, because I'm happy I'm going to have those memories.
Exactly.
So would you want to know?
No, that I'm not interested in finding that out. I think, yes, I do love a test. Like, give me any blood test. I always love a blood test. I'm like, tell me what's going on inside.
Tell me.
So I do like knowing that sort of thing. And I think if there's a problem, it's not like I'm going to avoid the problem.
No,
just because I'm too scared of the outcome.
Yeah.
But I'm also unlikely to do any large-scale genetic testing or the little finger prick things, which I think are full of shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's any great benefit to my life. I think fundamentally we know what we need to be doing, and that is
it's not science.
Exercise, sleep. I mean, this is the difficult part. All you need to do is exercise 5 times a week, sleep for 8 hours, drink 2 to 3 liters of water, eat 7 to 10 portions of vegetables,
get your fiber
and your protein, and also stay within your calorie counts,
and also limit your sugar. So
it's super simple.
Oh yeah, so it's so simple. Oh, and don't forget to walk 10,000 steps a day.
And walk 10,000 steps a day.
That's completely different.
And you also need to read something because it's good for your brain.
And not just smutty fairy fiction.
Apparently, that's not good enough.
Well, it's good enough for this girl.
Exactly, and I think that's exactly it. Now, of course, I think we do need to talk about our favorite podcaster, good old Stephen Bartlett. He mentioned that he had a glass of wine and it ruined 3 days of his life. I know we're a bit late to the party,
Yeah.
but we've been busy. We've been drinking wine.
We've been drinking, sorry, Stephen, we've been drinking our wine.
So I was wondering, has a glass of wine ever ruined 3 days of your life?
Absolutely not. A glass of wine has never, ever ruined my life. I'm actually physically not agreeing with this man at all. Like, just to be very clear, cannot stand him. And those who have listened for a long time know this. Okay, I get where he is coming from to a certain degree, right? If you have a binge drinking session and that, let's be honest, I was gonna say people our age, but I'm a lot older than you. But like,
people our age.
If you think the reality is, us millennials, we love a binge. You know, a Friday night, a Saturday night, hey, even sometimes a weekend, whatever. And the reality is that, yes, the next day you wake up, you feel shit at work, you don't perform at work.
Yeah.
You just want to eat. You just want to eat shit, right? You want to eat shit, so it kind of makes you feel better. Because of that, you don't sleep properly. You really don't. The next day, you actually feel worse. The 2-day hangover
it's a real thing.
So real. So I get that having excessive amounts of alcohol does it can to a certain degree ruin your life, right? But I think the fact is, it depends on, once again, what I was saying. It depends on what you value in your life.
Yeah.
Because the reality is, most time, no one that I know, they're having a binge drinking session on a Monday night.
And
by themselves.
Not even weekly.
Not even weekly. You know, when they're doing it, it is a special occasion. It is, we're going to watch a show, we're seeing our mates, or there's a birthday. Yeah. And let me tell you, those memories made and the good I made completely outweighs how shit I feel the next day.
And I mean, throughout all of this, if you're an alcoholic, don't drink.
Please don't drink.
And we support lots of friends who don't drink.
No, and you and they go through it so often. How many times you guys are like, listen, we're not drinking for 2 weeks, we're not drinking for 3 weeks. Almond doesn't drink. Like, we do have friends that don't drink. And I think it's amazing.
But
and I will never judge
you. One example of how we live our life and get fulfillment from it. And I think what's key to all of this is it almost always revolves around community.
Yes.
And that, like for example, I was reading a bit about the fact that Gen Zs are... historically weren't drinkers. Apparently they're starting to drink.
Are they?
Read a fabulous article. They were like, they really like Alco Pops, like Smirnoff Ice. I'm like, yes. When I was 22, I was also drinking Smirnoff Ice.
I would love to Smirnoff Ice. So in South Africa as well, and those South Africans that are listening, who remembers a lychee brutal fruit? Let me tell you, a lychee brutal fruit. Lychee, mango, cranberry, and I think there was
a peach as well.
I think it was peach. Oh my goodness, used to love a little brutal fruit. And then the other one was, you obviously got Smirnoff, Spin, Ice. And Storm. Jeez, like
so
it.
Good.
And Archers, and Archer Alco Pops as well. Oh my gosh, we used to, and Hooch.
Yes.
Hooch, there was like a not cranberry, it's like a granadilla Hooch.
Now they have buzz balls. Oh, just obscene.
Goodness. Okay, so
anyway, so the point is they are drinking.
The Gen Zs are drinking. Okay.
Minus that, they're also lonely. And that's because they lack their community. And that is literally life-shortening.
That is life-shortening. It's one of the top 5 things.
Exactly. So just like your broccoli and your cauliflower might be an answer, having some friends and having community is really important.
Do you think the Gen Zs are also lonely because they've grown up, they very much are in this world where we are crafting what our lives look like on Instagram, right? Yeah. So we are Pilates, we're maturing, we're getting our walks in, we're having these wholesome Saturdays. Everything's very much wholesome, right?
It's very much about content creation.
It's very like a beige. It's like a very beige, curated lifestyle. Like they're
pretty much acting. Like but not actually living.
But they're not exactly. But they're not kind of living their life. Like they're not going on these binges, these benders. You know that we used to go on and still sometimes do. But yeah, that kind of makes sense why they are so lonely, because a lot of what we're talking about goes back to community.
Exactly. And experiencing these things with friends and having I keep going back to it, but there's literally nothing more fulfilling for me than having people around my dinner table.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Literally is just like my heart is absolutely full. And I think that is what is ultimately, whilst the food might be life-shortening, the community is even more so. Exactly.
If you don't have
so much life. Do you think that a lot of this has to do with the fact that we are always chasing perfection in our lives?
Absolutely.
And social media has also made us only see people's highlight reels and everyone's filtered. And I think we underestimate how much that is true, especially for the influencers that we consume. Is they literally curate their lives and they look perfect. And then we feel like we can't ever meet that. So we'll try. Inevitably, we'll fail.
Yeah,
because our lives look very different.
And that is not our job.
Exactly.
Like, and I think it goes to the same thing. Like, there's this trainer at the gym that I go to, and he is built like a brick shithouse. But we forget that is his job. Like,
that's all he does all day.
That is what he has to do. He has to be built like a brick shop. And also when I'm like scrolling through my Instagram and I'm trying to find like, I don't know, a new back workout or whatever, and I'm looking at these women who have got the most insane bodies, and I'm like, okay, I need to stop, sit back and realize that is their job.
Yep.
This is how they get paid. They get paid to look like that. So we all know that we fucking compare. You know, we all know we all compare.
Absolutely.
But like, I think it's just about taking a step back and being like, that is their job.
Yeah. And I do think at the end of the day, we are particularly hard on ourselves. We've spoken about this so many times because we can't win. We're not skinny enough. If you wear makeup, if you don't wear makeup, if you
exercise, you don't exercise.
Exactly. If you don't exercise, you're lazy. But if you exercise, then you're vain.
Yeah.
So
and if you talk about exercising, then you're vain, and that's all you can. Yeah.
But I also think that with the way that we perceive perfection, it really like influences so much of our lives.
Yeah.
So it's not only just like what we see on social media, but it's like going into work.
Yeah.
I think you can see some people like I procrastinate sometimes.
I'm such a procrastinator.
Because I fear not being perfect.
Yes. You're so scared of saying the wrong
thing or doing the wrong thing or doing something badly that I don't do it, and then basically it's like good is actually like done is better than just sitting and not doing anything.
And also you don't know everything. Like you're not meant to know everything. Yeah.
Yeah. But it even goes into things like friendships. So I know I felt like really, really guilty recently for being a bad friend to my friends. And I think it's because life has just been so busy that I haven't been able to connect as much as I'd like to. And then that makes me feel like a bad friend. But then nobody's demanding perfection from me.
And also going back to what you were saying, like to get to perfection, are we going to be killing ourselves? So if you had to get to that level where you wanted to be that perfect friend, can you imagine how much you're going to be using up of your resources? I'm a big believer in sometimes we just need to fill your own cup. And like filling your own cup can be, some people fill their own cup by spending time with people, but like I'm very much, I need to be alone, right? To kind of fill my cup. And then I will be the best friend and wife and I'll be so much better. And the reality is if you had to kill yourself in order to be the friend you want to be with everyone, you're going to have nothing left for yourself. And in turn, you're just going to be, it's going to be worse than everyone else, right?
Exactly. So sometimes you have to just deal with the percentages you have to split out.
Yeah.
Do you think that as you've gotten older, you care more about your health?
Oh, totally. I mean, I was wild growing up. Like, I think of some of the things I used to do. It's like horror. Like, what the hell? I mean, I never believed in physical activity. I only really started looking and kind of getting to the importance of physical activity probably only about like 8-9 years ago. But before that I was like, oh my god, are you joking? Like,
I'm not gonna go for a run.
Are you joking? So yes, definitely I think I do care more about my health, but I care more about feeling good. I want to feel good, and that's always been my motivation. So in terms of like doing physical activity, eating properly, like I want to feel good.
Yeah.
And if the side effect is the health's better, then that's cool, but I want to feel my best.
Yeah. I think it just so happens that all those things are amazing for your health.
Exactly.
And, I mean, shockingly, they also make you feel damn good.
They actually make you feel damn good. But don't get me wrong, I don't mind a hangover. You know, I can kind of deal with it. I've got my routine.
Exactly. You got it down.
Like
Wet spa.
Wet spa and Diet Coke. Wet spa, crispy Diet Coke, done. Because I know that I've had a really good night.
Yeah.
Like, and memories.
Which is fulfilling in its own
and that's
way.
fulfilling in its own way.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself like caring a bit more about?
I think I've always been very health conscious.
Yeah.
certainly from like a physical activity side, I think I cared more about it once I hit like my 20s. But I was always like active before then.
Yeah.
I just think I took it way more seriously after that.
Yeah.
But no, I've been obsessed with health and health things for years. It just probably gets more and more obsessive.
Which is also not necessarily a good thing.
No. But I don't think I worry so much about, like, am I a bit of a hypochondriac? Probably.
Yeah.
But I also like a blood test, so. But I don't like, I'm not overly concerned about my health in general. I just you've always had healthy. And again, like, it makes you feel good.
That's the thing. And I think it's more so, I'm trying to shift the narrative. It's more so, and I think I've always felt this, but like the older I'm getting, the more I'm kind of like shifting away from, you have to do all these things in order to look better. But now it's like, I'm doing all these things because I want to feel at my absolute best.
Yes.
Because when I feel at my best, I'm a better human.
Yeah.
Like when I'm functioning optimally. Yes.
I think it's also so ridiculous how something as simple as getting your ass into the gym or going for that walk or doing just as like half an hour of physical activity that they recommend has such knock-on effects to your life. So just that one thing will make you feel slightly more confident.
Yeah.
And probably like pretty good because like all the hormones.
Fresh air,
just like happy hormones and stuff like that. And then you're like, oh, well, actually, I'm going to have a slightly better meal.
Yeah. You're like, oh, well, I've done this. So.
And the next day, you like walk slightly taller.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you look more confident. And people respond to you differently. And it's just like one workout.
Well, there's a reason why in this country, which I will always appreciate, you're feeling sad, go for a walk. You're feeling happy, you go for a walk.
Yeah.
You're feeling stressed, you go for a walk. I completely believe in that.
Yeah.
Like,
is it raining? Go for a walk.
Raining, go for a walk.
Is it sunny? Go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Snowing, go for a walk.
Yeah. It is.
There's a reason. I'm sorry, there's an absolute reason for it.
Do you think that we owe people our health? Like we owe people, like our families and our friends, to be healthy?
I do, but I also, I do, but I don't. So yes, I think I owe it to myself to be the best version of myself. Because if I'm the best version of myself, everyone else gets the best version around me, right? At the same time, I think if I had kids, yes, I would owe it to them to be the healthiest version of myself. But I don't know. I do think we need to be showing up for the people around us.
Yes.
But do I necessarily owe them anything? Probably not. I don't know. It's a difficult one because I kind of do agree with the statement. Like, if everything that I'm saying is yes, but then there's also kind of like a part of me that I'm like, well,
you don't owe anyone anything.
I kind of don't owe anyone anything. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's like the selfish part of me saying that.
Yeah. Well, all I will say is that I fully expect you to be sitting on that green couch.
Don't you worry.
When you're 84.
Don't you worry.
And I'll just still be a spring chicken at 78.
84. You'll be 78. There you go. Well, don't worry. It was quite funny. This is like slightly off topic. We were in a call about some of the stuff we were talking about earlier, and one of the questions was, so what reckless sports do you undertake? And I was like, absolutely nothing.
I do not do reckless sports.
I do not do reckless sports, so don't worry, I'm good. We're not those type of people.
We will just go for a nice walk on a Sunday.
A walk. Not a land bike. A walk.
In fact, nothing with wheels.
Nothing with wheels.
Ideally. Anyway, it's been wonderful.
It's been so good catching up.
I'm going to leave it there.
We're going to leave it there. Guys, we are so happy to be back.
We are so happy to be back. We're trying out some new formats.
Yeah.
So let us know if you like, kids.
Send us your topics.
We're
excited for season
4. I think we're on season 4.
If you didn't miss us, sorry, because we're still back.
We're still on your feet.
I know a couple of people that really miss us. I had a couple of people like reach out. They're like, oh, you normally put me to sleep at night. I'm like, oh, no, I'm like, listen, I appreciate you listening to me. I appreciate you listening to us. So that's awesome. We're back for your school drop-offs. We're back for your commute. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.